Tata Trusts are happy to support this film preservation workshop, the first in South India, that provides further up-to-date expertise to people working in the film industry, as well as those who aspire to enter this field of conservation. Film Heritage Foundation's dedication to establish a permanent center is admirable, and the Tata Trusts have entered into a 3-year program of support to this very end. We hope in time, as the world's largest producing film nation, we can become the world's largest base for film preservation. It is a dream that should move from real to reality and needs the combined efforts of those within and on the margins of the film industry. When we announced the workshop in 2016 that our next film preservation and restoration workshop would be in Chennai, many people asked us why. If you have walked around the campus today and seen the many beautiful film stills that have been put all over, I think the question should remain, why didn't we think of doing this earlier in Chennai? The images that you see around you today are from some of the greatest films and actors that India has produced, but who are in danger of being forgotten, as most of these films are either lost or in danger of extinction. I must also mention that the venue of the workshop has a special place in India's cinematic history. We are on the premise of the legendary Prasad Film Studios, established by one of the pioneers of Indian cinema, L.V. Prasad, who acted and directed and produced many classic Indian films. Sir Rameshji, I'm still looking for Alamara, where I want to see L.V. Prasad performing in that film. That was the beginning of the talkie, and we're still looking for it. When we walk through his doors and down his hallways, and you look at it, we're truly privileged to have with us the son of the legendary L.V. Prasad, Shri Ramesh Prasad, who's carrying on his father's legacy, founding the Prasad Film Lab. We are in the presence of history today. Many are not aware, even in India, that the Madras film industry was the cradle of the South Indian film industry that numbered many pioneers like Nataraj Mudalia, L.V. Prasad, A.V. Mayappan, S.S. Vasan, Nagireddy, Chakrapani, who laid the foundation of the renowned Madras studios, India Film Company, Prasad, AVM, Gemini, Vijay Vahani. This is the land of continuous luminaries and superstars. K.S. Subramaniam, T.R. Mahalingam, NKT, N.S. Krishnan, Karunanidhi, MGR, Shivaji Ganeshan, Bhanumati, Vijayanti Mala, Saroja Devi, Savitri, K.R. Vijaya, M.S. Subbalakshmi, Jayalalitha, K. Balachandra, Balu Mahindra, Kamal Hassanji, Rajinikanthji. The list is endless and goes on to the present day. We have some legendary names on the stage today. Sri Maniratnam, whose name will be etched on the pages of Indian film history. But history can only be written if we preserve our film heritage. And sadly, very little remains, not just of the Tamil film heritage, but the entire gamut of the South Indian regional films, Kannada, Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, representing a rich and diverse film legacy. Only one silent film remains of the South Indian film history, and that also Martand Varma, which is a Malayalam silent film. We have lost all 124 silent films made in Tamil industry and 38 documentaries. We have lost all, and we don't have to go back so back. Many films dating from the 80s to the contemporary times almost. I'm sure if you ask Mani sir, they'll tell you that they've lost their films. Today, the South Indian film industry, which produces 60% of the output of India's film production, and given the fact that we are the largest film producing nation in the world, we're talking about 100 films a year, but who's thinking about the future? This should be declared a national cultural emergency. For the people who are sitting on the stage today are artists, and the work they create is art. Film is an art form that deserves to be preserved and restored as much as any monument or painting. This workshop represents Film Heritage Foundation's continued commitment to spreading awareness about the urgency of preserving our film heritage, as well as training future film archivists and restorers who can take up this challenge on a war footing. I must thank the International Federation of Film Archives, FIAF, for their invaluable support in terms of fund, expertise, resources that has enabled us to make these workshops bigger and better every year.